Good morning, everybody. I am Chris, and today we are doing a 30-minute, very nice and relaxing stretch, okay? You are going to need a towel or a yoga strap. I'm just going to use like a, like just a hand towel, okay? And if you have a yoga strap, you can use that as well. The longer the towel or the strap, if you're really, really tight, sometimes that will help you. I don't really recommend, I've seen people like being like, well, I don't have a towel, so I'm just going to use what do you call it? Resistance band. Don't use a resistance band because what's happening is it's not giving you the stretch that you need. You need something like taut, something that is not going to stretch on you, okay? So we're going to get like really nice, chill out, okay? It's gonna feel good, and we're just gonna enjoy ourselves for the next half hour, okay? Do the best you can. Remember, it takes time to get some flexibility, and I know for some of you guys, you're like, well, I'm just not flexible. Well, you know what? I'm just not something until I am, right? So you always have to remember that you have to kind of give yourself time. So we're going to start feet a little wider than your hips. Now, we just did a cardio Tabata class, okay? What I want you to do is bring your hands down to your knees. And then just start to fold over. Your knees are soft, but start to fold over and hang down. So if you're really tight here from the start, put something under your hands. Okay, put something in your hands. So you can maybe put a yoga block, right? Some books, maybe a pillow, something under your hands. And we're just gonna hang here. Just hang here. Good. And you should feel your ribs on your thighs. And you should feel your ribs pressing into your thighs as you breathe in. And then deflating as you breathe out. Softening the muscles in the face. And just let that head hang. So don't look forward, just let the neck lengthen and hold there. Good. Thanks, Trudy. Stay right there, hold it. Now, wherever you are, lift the toes a little bit. So don't look, just listen. Lift the toes and spread them out. Press your feet firmly into the floor. And see if you could just get a teeny tiny bit straighter leg. And then just kind of rock side to side here. Just kind of rock. So bend your right knee and then bend your left knee. So you're sort of swaying through the legs, a little bit of movement into this position. Good, keep it going. Excellent. Nice, now hang it down in the center. See if you could just straighten your legs a centimeter more. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Now very, very slowly start to roll yourself up. Let those arms hang. Let the arms hang. Think about it, articulating through your spine. Good. When you come up, we're just gonna start. Head down to the left and just take some nice, easy neck rolls all the way around. If it bothers you to go back, okay, don't go so far. And I want these slow. Notice what you're feeling in the neck and in the shoulders. Good. Next time your chin is at your chest, stop it there for a second, pull your shoulder blades back, relax the shoulders down, and then go the other direction. So you want to take the time. You also want to realize that this here, if you're watching, is not a neck circle, this right here. Okay, that is like your whole body's moving. You're just moving your neck, okay, by turning your head and turning the neck in the directions that it can go. Keep going. Keep going. And the next time your chin is to your chest, hold it there and then bring it up. Good. And then reach your right arm over and then up. Good. Again, so let's go to the other side, over and then up. Now bring your feet together, squeeze the legs together, press your hips to the right as your right arm goes over your head and then up. Left arm goes over, hips go to the left. Again, just a couple more of these. And one more this way, one more this way. And back to the center. Take a big breath in. Now your feet are together. And in this position, I want you to see how your forward fold feels with your feet together. Okay, that's going to be harder than it would be with your feet apart. So hold it there. Send the breath all the way down to the lower back and the back of the legs. And if you can't have your feet together, if it's like, I can't, then take your feet apart a little bit. That's okay. Release. Now, everyone, hands to your shins. So I'm going to show from the side. And then bring them down to the floor and walk back to hands and knees. Curl your toes under. And we're going to go with some round and some arching, okay? So take some rounding and arching here. Keep going, I just want to get a different camera angle too. Okay, rounding and arching. So some cat-cows, right? Cat-cows. Round and arch. Good. And round. And arch. Good, keep these going. The next one, I want you to hold it round, chin to your chest, hold it round. Pull that belly button up to the spine, tuck the pelvis under. Flatten it out, uncurl your toes, take your knees a little wider and bring your toes together. From there, press back and come on down if you can, chest coming down and head to the floor if you can. If you can't get into this position, okay, put your head on a block. Good, stay right there. See if you could just let your chest sink to the floor. If not, it's okay. So I had someone the other day asking in one of my abs classes saying, you know, I'm getting stronger, I can feel it, but I still can't bring my legs down as low as you can on a leg lower. And I want you to remember that all of us have different anatomy, right? So like in the last class I was talking about, let's talk about like a basketball player. So we're gonna talk about Trudy's husband, Vern, right? He's very, very tall. He has very long legs. I'm 5'4". He and I have such different anatomy that he might not be able to touch his toes. He might have never been able to do that. He might have, I don't know. But everybody's gonna have different things that they can do because of how their body is built. Okay, so if you can't get lower, but you notice that in certain moves, but you notice that you're getting stronger or better for you, that's what matters, right? Okay, come back up to hands and knees. Come up to hands and knees. And what I want you to do is bring your left foot forward, okay? And notice this. I'm not here, Okay, see this like 90-90? I'm gonna take my back hip and bring it down. Now, if your front foot is too far, if your front foot is too close like this, it's not gonna work. So you have to actually, you might need to physically move that forward foot, okay? Right? So, fingertips to the floor. And I want you to go back as best you can. Now this might be you, or if you can go here, go here. If you're somewhere in between there, that's where you are, and that's okay. Good. Now come forward again. Come back. Okay, come forward again. Now we're gonna uncurl your back toes, and if this is enough, stay here. So what you should feel is the hip flexor, so underneath, you should feel here in that back leg, okay? So your hip flexor. Now, if that's enough, stay there. If you're pretty flexible, you can take your elbows to the floor, but if that makes you feel like you're gonna rip something out of your leg, don't do that, right? You have to be real with yourself, right? Wherever you are, breathe and hold it. Don't hold your breath, hold the stretch, but breathe through it. Good. Woo! Nice, now come up. Okay, now right there, curl your back toes under again. Lift up, put your left hand on your left knee. Put your right hand close to your your left foot, and then you're gonna turn. So what I want you to do is not this, okay? Actually, take your left shoulder and imagine you're putting it right on top of your right shoulder, and then right up. Okay, so you have to stack. You gotta stack right there, hold it. Good, I can't get it back to the other camera. Good, hold it, stay there, stay there. Or you might be close up the whole time. Hold it right there, woo, good. Okay, so you're stacked. Good. Good. Now bring that back down. Both hands on the inside of that foot. Bring it down, and then let's come back. Hold it right there. Lynn says, also, if you have a booty, you won't be able to bring your straight legs all the way down without arching your back. Well, that's not necessarily true. I mean, to an extent, yes, it depends on your booty, I guess, right? Good. Okay, come back. Okay. And what I want you to do is come back to hands and knees. You're just going to kind of shake your hips side to side a little bit. Shake your hips. You're going to feel that left one feels a little looser, right? Right? And then I want you to take your right one forward. So right now, curl the back toes under. Okay, and think about that pushing down of your left hip flexor. Stay right there. Stay there. I just want to see if I can get my camera to turn back. Good. Stay right there. There we go. Okay. Now, take it back and forward. Uncurl the back toes. I'm sorry. Back and forth. Good. Now bring it forward. You're going to hold it. Okay. Hold it. And push hips down. Push your hips down. That's a booty, Lynn. Okay. If you have enough, if you can, if this is enough, stay here. Again, hip flexor. Okay. If not, take it down. Now, I will tell you, this side is much harder for me. I can feel that I'm like, ooh, but I'm going to breathe. So let me talk about something with the breathing, though. Okay. You know how, like, when you're having, I'm about to say a panic attack. No, because not everybody's had a panic attack. But so maybe you're like freaking out about something and someone's like, slow down, take a breath, right? That whole take a breath thing, okay, apply it here. And I want you to think of it as being the same thing. If you're really tight, right, you might not be freaking out right now, but maybe your body inside is kind of like, I don't think I could do that, right? Take a breath. Sometimes it's pretty amazing what your body will do. It's pretty amazing that your body will be like, oh, Yeah, I can, if I'm chilling in this position, I can do it, right? So bring your hands back up, okay? Curl the back toes under, lift it. Left hand on the inside of your foot, and then stack your right shoulder on top of your left, look up, and twist and hold right there. Good, hold it. Okay, so it might not be that you feel like, okay, well, I need to take a deep breath, right? It might be that your body needs to. Okay, it also helps to just kind of reset the nervous system a little bit. Take it down. Good. Bend the back knee. Uncurl the toes. And then you're going to go back and hold it right there. Good. Okay, so you're holding it back. Okay, so in this, if you can get that front leg straight, cool. If not, no big deal, right? I think we all have to sort of learn how to not be so hard on ourselves too about things. And like I was saying, you know, I might not be able to do something, but there's probably stuff that you can do that I can't, right? So think about that. Good. Bring it forward. Okay. And we're going to come to your belly. Okay. Come into your belly. I want you to take your left arm on the floor out to the side. Okay. Now watch this first. Okay. So we're going to do a scorpion. Left arm out to the side. Bend your right knee. Left side, right knee bend. Watch first if you need to. Right hand is going to be right next to your shoulder, and you're going to open, twist open, trying to get your right foot to the floor. And just hang there. And your head is relaxed on the floor. Now, one of the things about this, I always remember the first time doing the scorpion being like, what? My hand left, right? What? Hey, where am I? Okay, so right now, your left arm, okay, is sticking out behind you. Your palm is flat on the floor. Both palms are flat on the floor. Your right leg is on top. The right knee is pointing to the sky. And the right foot is as flat as you can get it. Some of these moves, the first time you do them, you're going to be like, and then the second and third time you're doing, like, ow, that wasn't so bad. Good. Take it back carefully. Leg comes around. Easy. We're going to do the other side. So left arm, right arm out to the side, bend the left knee, right arm out to the side, bend the left knee, and bring it over. Head is on the floor, relaxed. Breathe. Very nice, good. All right, so carefully bring the leg back, bring the leg back. Controlled. Okay, you're gonna grab your towel. And for some of you guys, you might be able to grab your foot just fine, okay? For others, you might need to use that towel, okay, around the foot to bring it in, all right? If you can't use, if you don't need to use the towel, you don't have to, all right? It's around my ankle, and I'm just gonna let my head sink down. Now, if you don't need it, then don't use it. In this quadricep stretch, what's really important is to keep your right hip flexor in contact with the floor. So actually, I'm just going to show you on the left real quick. When you bring the leg in, you don't want the hip to come off, the pelvis to come off the floor. So push it down, okay? And that's where the towel might help you a little bit. Okay, hold there. So right now your right leg is getting the stretch, pressing down through the pelvis. Breathing. Let it go. I've never seen that, just so you know. I can tell you, in the last class I gave you a full song from a 1993 movie. Good, but I can't tell you anything about Frozen. Good, release. Oh, nice. Now, other side, so you can use the towel or grab it with your left hand and then actually turn the side of your head the other way. Turn your head the other way. I have to take my mic off. So you have your head turned the other way, pelvis into the floor. Breathing through it. Just holding it. Good, just slowing it down, releasing. Awesome. Okay, so now we're gonna come to your hands and knees again, okay? And what I want you to do is take your left arm up to the sky, and we're gonna take a threading of the needle. So we're gonna reach it under, okay? And let the head stay on the floor. So left side of the head is on the floor. And then if you can, right arm is gonna go over the ear, okay, and reaching over. So reaching up toward the wall. Okay, so right now you have your left arm under you and your right arm over your ear. If that doesn't work for you, you could just keep your right hand in front of your face. Stay right there. Just want to get some more music on for you. Good. Stay right there. And just relax through it. Okay. Good. Come out of it. So we'll come back to hands and knees, and we're going to switch to the other side. So bring your right arm up to the sky. And then reach it under. We are going to get to that towel in a second for some nice relaxing and stretching there. Hold it right there. Hold it. Good. If you want that left arm, you can bring it over the head. That we chose. It takes time to get it right. Good. Stay there. Sleepless days and nights. We just need a little. Sorry, if you're doing my routine for the first time, this is my. I'm often a one-woman show. My husband does help me sometimes, or most of the time, with the music and stuff. But we're not like a big production. It's just two of us and sometimes just one. So I have to work on all these things myself. Excellent. Nice. All right, bring it back. Whew. Have that towel nearby. Okay. And we are going to, before we come down to the floor, all the way down, not yet, we're going to just get into that those shoulders just a little bit with your towel. So you're going to reach up and go back as far as you can. Okay, so you're pulling on the towel. The towel's taut. Good, hold it. It's like Twister. That's right, Margie. Margie, I know I asked in the comments before. Martinez, it's Margie, right? I just want to double check. Hold it. So, stay there. If you're like this, you're not getting the stretch in the shoulder. You need to be sitting up tall and go back. Now, you might be here. And you're like, wow, okay? The wider you hold your towel, so again, if, like I said, if you have a longer towel and you're not so flexible or you're less flexible, then you might want the towel to be longer because you'll get more out of the stretch. All right, for right now, okay, go back as far as you can. And nice. Bring it down right here. Pull on the towel and then drop your head to the left. Up. And other side. I don't know what that means, Andrea. My modifications were on. I didn't hear it. What? Good. Oh, notifications, I'm assuming. Okay, I'm assuming. All right, so let's come to your back. I just want to get your calves and hamstrings here really good one more time. So grab your towel or your strap, and you're going to put it way up there on your left foot. Let's do left first. So with this, I want the towel or the strap to be on the ball of your foot. Okay, now some of you guys are going to be like, oh, okay. If you're holding it like this, do you see all this tension I have everywhere else? Chill out everywhere else but in that leg, and you're gonna be like, oh, that changed everything, right? So just let the back of your head hang out. Now, do I expect your leg to be up this high? Maybe, maybe not. Does it matter? No. What matters is that you're here doing it, right? That you're wanting to get better at it. It might not be the most fun thing. It's not dancing around to Little John like we did in the last class. Whew. Hold it. Now, holding is here. Press your left heel. Press that heel toward the ceiling. Press your left heel toward the ceiling. Breathe. So your left toes are coming towards your face. Now hold that there. Okay, so that's your left leg, the one that's up. Now the right one, the one that's down, flex that foot and press it into the ground. Take a deep breath in. Don't hold your breath. And release it. Give me one more breath in. And exhale. Good. Release. Good. Take that down, and we're going to switch legs. So left one down, right one up. Fuzzy off the towel. Good. Hold right there. So even your forearms feel that, Bonnie? Okay. So if your forearms are feeling it, you might be holding the towel really tight. Okay? So you don't want to be squeezing the towel. It's just light, right? Just hold it lightly. Hold it. See how you feel here. Ooh, it's getting chilly down here. I left the, shouldn't do this. There's a little space heater down here that when I'm doing my work down here afterwards on the computer, I have it on by my feet because it's chilly down here. And this is my basement, anybody who's not working out with me. So yesterday I left it on. I should not do that. I came down here this morning and it was so warm. I was like, ugh. But right this second, I wish it was still on. Flex that heel. So press your right heel toward the sky. Bring those right toes towards your face. Press your left leg into the floor. But don't squeeze everything else. Light. Yes. Okay, don't squeeze. This is not really a squeeze. If it's squeezing anywhere, it might be a little bit of a squeeze in the quadriceps because you're stretching out your hamstrings. Okay. Also, you might be flexing in the muscles in the front of the shin here to stretch out the calf muscle. Okay, getting some Achilles there. Hold it. And good. Release. Take it down. Oh, wait, you know, we forgot the breath. Let's do a breath. I'm sorry, one more. Big breath. We're going to do 2 breaths. Release it down. One more deep breath. Let the breath go. Nice. And now let that leg come down. So I want you to take both knees into your chest. And what I want you to do is roll your ankles. Roll your ankles. That should feel pretty good. Roll them the other direction. Good. Roll over to one side of your body in a little fetal position. And come up. Okay, if you want to stay and stretch a little bit longer, feel free. Maybe you put on another one of the videos because that always feels really good to get extra stretching in. Take a big breath all the way up and in. Take your hands together and to your heart. Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe when the video comes back up. And I will see you guys for the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.